what pieces of legislation specifically we're talking about vetoing, because we can't just veto everything that we don't like. And which bills do we think we can be most effective in vetoing, because there are some things that it'll be very difficult to win a referendum campaign on. So I realize we're short on time, and maybe this is where the discussion starts next time, but I want to hear, you know, what's at the top of our list, because this is a diverse group, and what we think we can actually win on.
Can I just suggest that the group brainstorm general areas, because I want to make very clear again, you know, there's a lot that has to happen between now and June, and we're hoping in the legislature to make a difference, those of us who care about the issues that brought you here. Only when the legislature finally adjourns can you take out papers to repeal that legislation. So we can you know, talk about specific legislation now, but it doesn't really mean anything until we get there. So just general areas might be useful.
I just introduced Seth Berry. He was the majority. I promoted him inadvertently recently, but he was the majority whip in the House and was a candidate to Speaker of the House before the last election. I don't know if he has any title now, but he's still a representative.
I am still, and this is my legislative district, which is why Ed invited me to come. He used to be a constituent, but he's a traitor. He moved across the river, unfortunately. I'm honored, though, to be here with him and with all of you. I think this is important that we use direct democracy, and I will give myself the luxury of saying that the reason I got involved in state politics was because of a referendum back in 1979, and it happened to do with Maine Yankee, but this is a very important piece of our democratic fabric, and I've worked on transparency inside of the Citizens Initiative, and transparency of disclosure for payment per signature, for example, in the People's Veto. I think it's got to be a clean process, but it is absolutely a process that we should use. And Allie, by the way, she's too modest to say it, but she is involved in the Maine People's Alliance. It's a great organization that can also be involved in this group, just like, you know, Stan can with his people down in Saco. I know that each one of you, many of you in this room, represent large constituencies of people that may organize around this umbrella and maybe another, but however it happens, I'm just excited to be here with you. And do you want me to call people out?
Well, several people have their hand up.
I'll open my mouth on the first one. I got to tell you that one of the things you mentioned, you talked about the environmental movement, the labor movement, and the civil rights movement. You definitely have to begin to focus on the civil